All right, here we are, live, American Times headquarters, Dixieline Connection World headquarters, foot of Turkey Cock Mountain, here in Callens, Virginia. It is 8:33, May 6th, 2021. I got my half gallon of bug juice. I got my smokes. I got electricity. What's going on? How you doing, Stacy? What's the word tonight? You having a nice day? Y'all come on in. Hit that like button. It don't cost nothing. Been a long day today. Completely gutted out my storage building. What you know about him? How's he bred? Throw up pedigree. Teach me something. Man, I've learned so much the last couple months. I didn't know shit. Not the same. Scotty, beat me the fuck up now. Get your 40 acres and a mule. Hey man, you like my new poster? Dixieline Connection. One of my buddies had that made. Sent it to me. They use that two-sided removable tape and put it up there with that. What are you talking about, 40 acres and a mule? Oh, I'm feeling no pain. You know it, man. Big Greg closed on the house. Got the hacienda. Got the palasa. Man, what you talking about? I got that thing out of the sleeve. I was like, motherfucker. Spiffs up my office real nice. Good-hearted woman in love with a good German man. Woo, I need to find one of them. What's going on, Jay? I got some t-shirts coming. I promise. I'm working on it. Guys, I've been so fucking busy, man. Just trying to take care of me. Well, homeowners are only special. Who? Well, happy birthday, Jay. Got the big birthday coming. That sounds good to me. I love the birthday weekend. I had a birthday. Let's see, was it last year I did it? Yeah, it was last year. Man, I went down there to Greensboro and put my car in off lot long term parking and got a shuttle up to the airport. And I rented a red convertible Z28 Camaro. Man, had the quick shifters on the steering wheel. I think it had 300-400 horsepower. Had plenty. And man, I took that thing down to Savannah. I drove from Greensboro to Savannah. Had unlimited miles. I drove from Greensboro to Savannah. Spent the night in Savannah. Then I drove from Savannah to Myrtle Beach. Got to Myrtle Beach early that morning. Spent the day in Myrtle Beach. Got a room in North Myrtle Beach. Spent the night up there. Partied in the bars up there, man. Had a killer damn time. Left there the next morning. Drove it back home. Took it to the house. Spent the day up at the house. And then drove it back to the airport. Parked it. And then got in my truck and drove back home. And that was my birthday weekend. And man, that shit was off the hook. So, no, I didn't get laid. I tried. I almost got laid. I thought I was going to get laid. But no, I didn't get laid. So I did get to go home with the bartender from the bar at Ocean Drive. She wouldn't let me drive my car. And she took me back home and let me sleep on her couch. I thought I was going to get laid, but nah. Apparently she takes lots of drunks home with her. What up, Harold? Check out the poster, man. Yeah, that was a pretty good weekend, man. And to walk back from her place to go pick my car up, that was pretty cool. Yeah, man, it's pretty sweet, huh? I like it. Yeah. We need to get him to make a bunch of them. He said he's only making 2. He said, I'm only making 2 of them. I'm like, dude, you need to make like a bunch of those. Where's the man of honor at, man? Where's the Gregster at? Was y'all passed out? Check on him, see where he's at. So how do you guys go about raising puppies? How do you guys raise your puppies? You raise them on the ground? You raise them off the ground? You raise them in the house? Do you raise them in a sky kennel? Do you you raise them in a baby pool? Do you you know how do you guys raise your puppies? Now I raise them in a 10 by 20 kennel in a big ass doghouse that I can lift the lid on. And the bitches out there with the pups in that big doghouse, in that big kennel. And they're on the ground. Like when the pups want to start walking and stuff, there's a ramp on that doghouse, and they can come down that ramp, and then they're on the ground. And that's that's how I do mine. But now, do you guys use those hot boxes where they're up off the ground? I mean, I've used those before. What are you guys using? Yeah, I don't know where Greg's at, man. I don't text him. I'm like, yo, where's the man of the hour? Man, I could listen to Waylon all day. No pain. He texted me back. He might be asleep. I had a big day. Be taking him a nap. Nap time. It'll be nap time for Greg. But no, I've always raised mine I mean, like I said, a couple times I've raised them in brood boxes, but it really wasn't my choice. I didn't have a kennel to put them in. I'd much rather raise them in a kennel with a big doghouse on the ground. I think it's much more natural for the female to be on the ground than to be up off the ground. That's just me. For her to walk out of the doghouse and be on the ground and have all that space, 10 by 20. I like a 10 by 20. I think a 10 by 20 is, it's just two more panels. That's all it is. You adding two panels to a 10 by 10. Right? Isn't that right? Yeah. Adding two panels to a 10 by 10. Make a 10 by 20. But it might be 4 panels, but I think it's 2. I don't know. Who cares? 10 by 20 is the way to go. That's the way to go, man. It's just 2 panels. One on each side. Woo! Lord Almighty. Well, I like to separate them when they want to get separated. I mean, I'd like to leave them all together till they're 6 months old if that's what they want to do. Um, and I'll leave them together in pairs. Like if I got one in there that don't want to be in there no more, then I take that one out. Leave the rest of them together. Then I'll take, got another one that doesn't want to be in there anymore. I take that one out. I get two that like each other. I'll take them two and put them in a pen together. I'm trying to keep them social. I do not want these dogs to turn on. I'm trying to do everything I can to stop these dogs from turning on. I want them to be puppies. I want them to be little, fat, dumpy, grumpy, frumpy puppies. So as soon as they start acting stupid, I get them out of there, get them out of there, get them out of there. And I don't want any of that activity at all with them. Because, if you do that, a lot of times, once they get away from each other, a lot of times you can reintroduce them to each other and let them play with each other. And I'm going to tell you what, there's no better exercise than two bulldogs playing with each other. You talk about letting some young dogs get some work on them. Let two bulldogs play with each other out in the yard. Anyhow. Hang on a second, I gotta pop up. Yeah, we looked it up. We looked it up one day. It's a USB phone adapter. Um, we looked it up. Hang on a second, I'll find it. Yeah, because they all. Yeah, that's all you got to type in is USB phone adapter on Google, and they pop right up, man. They're $5 on Amazon. If you just type in these words right here, just type that in on Google, and it'll come right up, man. They're $5 a piece. There you go. Yeah, they're $5, man, and because all those files are just, all they are photographs and PDFs. And there's nothing hard to look at on there. The other thing you can do with it, I don't know if you thought about this, you can email them to yourself. You can take them and attach them to an email and email them to yourself and look at them like that, you know. But the main thing to do is when you don't want them puppies hurting each other, and they'll do it. Hey man, I've seen some puppies do some terrible shit. Them little puppies, man, they woo Lord. So you got to keep them separated, keep them separated. You know, so, yeah, man. Oh man. Anyhow. Yeah, checking things out, man. But yeah, a lot of times if you got plenty of food down, um, especially the milk part of the food, that stops a lot of that activity between the puppies. Um, you know, put put more food down than they need. The other thing you can do is put like 2 bowls of food down. Like when they start getting a little older, instead of encouraging the activity of like who's the alpha dog and all that shit when it comes time to eat, break that shit up taking by putting 2 food bowls down. You got to remember you're smarter than they are. You always got to remember that when you're raising dogs up. That I'm smarter than you. As soon as that dog starts out smarting you, um, you're in trouble. And it happens with a lot of people. I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh, you like that? That's from my homeboy Jared. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying here. He's trying to text me something. Oh, he's asking me about that Whataburger picture. Y'all see that Whataburger picture I put up? Anybody see that Whataburger picture I put up on Facebook? Anybody check that out? Man, I'm waiting for Greg before I do what I'm going to do. I got something cool I'm going to do. I'm waiting on Greg. So anyhow, I've seen these guys live a couple times. I saw them open for Horton Heat, Dr. Horton Heat. Man, it was like a big ass mosh pit. It was at the Lawrence Joel uh, Coliseum in Winston-Salem. Shit was crazy. Bodies flying everywhere. Hey, fucking 90s. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. The Reverend. Went to go see him, man. It was these guys. Reverend Horton Heat, and Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie was the headliner. You know it. Right there where Maurice Carver's, that's where Maurice Carver's house was. Man, what you talking about? No, we'll put some Horton Heat on. We'll play a little Offspring. I mean, I like old country and all that stuff, but man, I like something that's jamming, you know. I like Tom, what's going on? Did you text them to me or email them? Ah, hang on. Oh man. Check it out, y'all. Check out the harness. Look at that. Like brand new. Oh, crap. Hang on a second. Check it out. It's like brand new. That's that old musty ass harness I sent out to him. I told you. It was fucking beautiful, man. A little bit of oil, a little bit of love, a little bit of elbow grease. Like brand new. Damn, man. That's fucking awesome, Tom. That's a bad motherfucker right there. Sweet, man. I got it. That's off the hook. Thank you very much. Thank you for putting that to good use. Lou Colby be proud, especially on a brown dog. That looks like a Colby dog. I mean, he looks like a Colby dog. How's that dog bred? You're more than welcome, my friends. You're more than welcome. Well, it's a beautiful animal. I sure do like it. Now that you say that, I tell you what. Now that you say that, that's absolutely obvious. You know. Shoot, yeah, man. Well, where's the man of honor at, man? Where's old Greg? Let's try calling. Try to give him a call. Hang on. Turn the volume up. Try to give him a call. Two ringy dingy. Three ringy dingy. Y'all remember that? With what was her name? Played the telephone lady. ringy dingy. That sucker passed out somewhere. Voicemail.
Please leave your message for 6466623.
All right. I ain't gonna put his phone number up on the thing here. Anyhow, apparently he is not available. So we'll just go on without him. John Denver. Back when I was a kid, they made me listen to it. I mean, there's one song we listened to of his. What's that one in West Virginia when you go to the West Virginia football games? What's the one song you listen to? Rocky Mountain something? That John Denver song that they play up there at West Virginia University. Let's see what Alexa's got. Alexa, play some Reverend Horton Heat.
Songs by Reverend Horton Heat on Amazon Music.
Alexa, down with the program. Oh, that's a fucking rockabilly now. Oh, we had Waylon on earlier, man. We done advanced to rockabilly now. It's like a punk rockabilly. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, man. I've seen them a couple times. I like them and Southern Culture on the Skids. You like Southern Culture on the Skids? You ever seen them? Yeah, they're the ones that do the music in Dogman 2000. I used their music and did not get sued. Ow! Oh, you ain't never heard of them? Yeah, you got to check them out, man. They fucking rock. I'll play a little bit of them here in a little while. They're real good. Did Hank do it this way? Oh, Hank did it his way. Man, we had I lived in Greensboro in the 90s, and we had a couple smaller venues, and a lot of those bands came through there at the Lawrence Joel, and at the there was a theater in Greensboro, not the Coliseum, but a theater, and man, we had just tons of bands come through there. It was it was ripe in the 90s. That was for sure. I've seen REM like 5 times in like 3 different places in Greensboro. I've seen them at 2 different clubs. I've seen them at the Nightshade Cafe and at Joker's 3. Oh, sure, man. I love putting my pedigree up. Hang on a second. I got this dog. I have to do this without knocking myself off the chat. It's got a nice chest piece on it, Scott. I got that from Lou Colby back when, I guess it was 89, 90, somewhere in there. Um, he sent me a whole bunch of pictures, and he sent me that harness. I had started the magazine, so it had to be 90. And he sent me a whole bunch of pictures, and he sent me that harness. Take a look at that, Michael. But anyhow, yeah, man. So normally about 4 weeks. My pups about 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks, they start to eat. I start trying to get them to eat around 3 or 4 weeks, and I try to get them on some liquid. They're out and walking. Nah, I never seen him go. I seen him walk around. I seen him breed a couple times. I seen him on the end of the chain, but I never seen him go. He was an old dog when I got in contact with him. He was an old dog. Blackstreet Hooker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Her name was Frosty. That was her nickname, Frosty. She just passed away. She just passed away a couple years ago, man. That dog lived to be like 15 years old. Oh, wow. Yeah, she was a good dog. Man, if you see a dog get used like that as a brood bitch around here, um, yes, he's a good dog. Whole lot of people like that bitch. Yeah, Ruth Buzzy. That's right. Hmm. Was it Ruth Buzzy? I thought it was the other one, the tall one. One that played the operator. Kind of good looking chick. It was on Laugh In. Yeah, that was my dog. I had him from when he was about 11 months old till he died. Well, no, nothing like that. Um, you know, no, no, but no, they just been around me, man. But people shoot around here all the time. I mean, there's like loud gunshots constantly around here, so they hear gunshots all the time. And as far as like vehicles and stuff, yeah, the lawnmower and shit like that doesn't bother them. You know, um, you know, I was using a hand truck today out there moving some boxes, and the spider was about to go fucking nuts. Sopper lived to be 8 years old. He died in a chain accident. Dog got loose and killed him. Man, I love those guys. They're the bomb. They're the bomb, man. Alexa, play Southern Culture on the Skids. They're the bomb.
Songs by Southern Culture on the Skids on Amazon Music.
Those are my boys right there. Yep, that's who ended up with him, man. That's how we became friends. He had Bobby left the collar on the dog, and it had my name and address and phone number on there. And the guy contacted me, and that's how I became friends with him. Well, man, I guess old Greg ain't coming up here, man. Well, congratulations, Greg, on your house closing. Man, y'all gonna love what I got tonight. You'll love what I got tonight. Guess what I got today? I got these cool. I ordered these DVDs from Amazon. They're cool, man. They're solid white, so I can write all over them. They don't have anything on them like Sony or Maxwell and all that writing on them. They're solid white, so I was able to write all over them. Man, it was cool. It's cool. Like, see, I was able to put my shit all over them. So, but tonight I got the trilogy. Man. I got $100 keep. I got Art of Victory, and I got the complete Dogman 2000. Got all three of them. That's pretty sweet, huh? Oh man, the Greensboro Coliseum. That place rocked. Yeah, I got bit a few times. Shit happened. Reach in there too fast, or no dog was curring out or something. And, weird shit's happened. So, had one old dog cur out one time, bit me in the stomach. It went from the stomach to my arm. I jumped over the wall trying to guard my face because the only thing I didn't want to do is get bit in the face. It could bite on my arm as much as it wanted to. Just don't bite me in the face. And I'm just like, get it, get it, get it. I'm telling them, because the shit was over. I'm telling the people, like, get it off my arm. Shit like that's happened. You ever been bit by a dog, Stacy? Yeah. Yeah, man. I figure we do the trilogy tonight with these new DVDs I got. We sit here and get right. Get right like Mayfield. Marcus the Great, what's going on, man? We're getting ready to auction off the trilogy. I got all 3 DVDs, all 3 of them. Art of Victory, Dogman 2000, and $100 Keep. All 3 of them. But we've been talking about raising puppies. Hey, man, it was Lily Tomlin. It was Lily Tomlin that was the telephone lady. Remember Lily Tomlin? She'd snort and be like, one ringy dingy, one ringing, 2 ring. Lily Tomlin. I had to cheat. I looked it up on Google. I hate cheating, but I had to look it up. I think like Ruth Buzzy was like the cleaning lady or something. Wore that hairnet. Whatever it was, fucking Greg, where is he at? I've been bit everywhere. I've been bit. You ever seen that scene from Jaws? You know, the scene where they're on the boat, they're out there and it's calm in the ocean. They're sitting around that table, the captain's sitting there with the 2 guys, and he starts talking about different shit. And he starts talking about where he's been bit by sharks in different places on his body, and he shows the wounds on him where he's been bitten by barracudas and sharks and this and that. I can sit there on my body and go from my ankle up. Let's see, okay, I got one on my ankle, my thigh, my stomach, both my hands, my wrist, my forearm, and my face. Yeah, I got them from the top to the bottom. I got dog bites. I've been bit everywhere. I've been bit everywhere. But I hadn't been bit in a long time. It's been many, many years since I've been bitten by a dog. I can't remember the last time I got bitten. I'd say probably. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's a great scene, man. That's a great scene. I love it, man, when he crushes that beer can with his hand and what's his face crushes that plastic cup. It's like, rawr. Richard Dreyfuss crushes the plastic cup. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, man. Can't beat it. It's always worth watching. I don't know. Worst dog bite I had, I got bit in the wrist and the dog broke my wrist. First, it bit my finger. I reached in the sky kennel to get it out. It bit my finger, about bit my pointer finger in half at the tip. And I was like, motherfucker. And I reached in there again like a dumbass. And this time it grabbed me by the wrist and put two hangers into both sides of my wrist and broke my wrist. That was fun. I don't know if you can see it. See the fucked it up, man. Man, that's the greatest movie ever made. That's the greatest film. The Cockfighter and the Blues Brothers. Those are the two greatest movies ever made. I'm here to argue that the Blues Brothers is probably the greatest movie ever made. I mean, where is there a better story? How did I get in trouble? Oh man, I was just wide open. I mean, I had a magazine about matching dogs, and I was matching dogs, and and I was just, I had 88 dogs here. A bunch of my friends had got busted, and it was just I was next. They were coming to get me, and it's just my turn. That's all. I had to go do my time. Do the crime, do the time. I got 30 months in federal prison. I got the drug action program, the VDAP, what do they call it? RDAP program, Residential Drug Action Program. I got that program, which it took 10 and a half months off my sentence. And so I ended up serving 18 and a half months. That's what I served. And came on home, man. Just the way it goes. Did 3 years federal probation. And, when it was all over, it was all over. And won't see me fighting no more dogs. I ain't going back to jail. Fuck that. I do miss it. But it's all over with. It's all gone. I miss the people. I miss going up and visiting the mountain man. I miss going over and visiting my friends' houses and saying hey and walking out on their yards and looking at their dogs and talking to them and, visiting with their animals and, all that shit. All that's gone. It's all gone, man. So it's not really that I miss not that I miss the game. it's like I said before, the whole scene is gone, man. Um, it's what's left is like this skeleton thing. Um, you know, and I was just lucky that I got to be around during the golden era um, of the dogs, and it was a blessing, and that's why I'm here, because I appreciate it, and I'm willing to share that with you guys. Um, you know, so you know, it just probably when I got busted, they said I had 88 dogs. Nah, I don't think anybody can legitimize it. It's the illegality of it is what you call a bipartisan issue. It's one of the issues that both sides agree on to keep it illegal, and you would have to convince the Republicans and the Democrats to make it legal, and and you would have to change the social uh, aspect of it, where the society would look at it as being acceptable. And right now, the way our society is, um, you know, they're not going to accept it. So, yeah, that's a non issue, man. No, I don't think so. I mean, if you want to live somewhere like that, you know, I suggest you move to a country where it's legal. And there's plenty of them. Vietnam, Japan, both those countries, it's legal. And you know, oh yeah, oh yeah, been there, done that a couple times. Got beat up some people. You handed them out, got them handed to me. Nah, I don't know anything about Little John. Mm-mm. Don't know nothing. Don't know nothing about him. Well, the world has changed, man. Yeah, the world has changed. I mean, the U.S. is, a lot of what happens here is due to trying to encourage international business, and you know, it is what it is. That's why I try to tell you. You got to just love your dogs and enjoy your dogs, and find that one dog you got that the great dogs aren't on your papers. The great dogs are right out there in your yard. You know, find that good dog that you got, and breed from that dog. That's where your good dog is. You know that dog. You can, whether it's a male or a female, and that dog. You understand that dog. You can make more dogs like it, but find that dog you like and breed from it. Breed forward from it. You know, um, because believing a bunch of bullshit. Oh, I agree, Terrence. I mean, I'm on here to tell you that the pit bull's extinct. I don't even think what's out there today, including my dogs or anybody else's dogs that thinks they're a dog man. I think they're just a facsimile of what was around in the 80s and even in the 90s. You know, what we have today is just a facsimile, man. They just look like pit bulls. They're not pit bulls anymore. The whole machine is gone. The whole thing that made great dogs is gone. You know, that whole deal of everybody on the phones and talking about this and that, and who's got what, and where the next show is, and what's the best dog, and the thing that created the best dogs. It's all gone, man. All that shit's gone. I mean, it's the truth. So what I beg of you is just to damn take good care of your animals, man. And if you're gonna breed something, just find a dog you got there at the house and then breed it. Go breed it to the best dog you can find. You know, take good care of what you got. You don't have to damn make up any reasons why you got bulldogs. I got bulldogs because I like my fucking dogs. Let me tell you something, Harold, about vaccinations and how I vaccinate. Okay, so at 4 weeks old, I give them all a parvo shot, right? But when I vaccinate, I only give them all a half a vaccination. I only give them half a vaccination. Did you hear me? So when I give them the straight parvo shot at 4 weeks old, I split that one vaccine between two puppies. Then when they're 5 weeks old, I give them their first, and I use that new 10-way shot, that puppy shot, whatever that new one is. I forgot what it is. They sell it to me at the feed store, whatever the newest, best puppy shot is. And so say I got 6 puppies, right? I'm going to get 3 shots. And at 5 weeks old, I'm going to give them all half a dose each. And then 2 weeks later, I give them all half a dose again. 2 weeks later, half a dose again. And dude, I do that until they're about 12 weeks old. I ain't had parvo on my yard 30 years. I ain't had it in 30 years, man. Every 2 weeks till they're 12 weeks old. You could really stop at about 10 weeks, but go 12 weeks. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm sitting here watching. Right now, it's in disarray. You know, damn dogs look like hound dogs. They even call them hounds. They call them hounds. I mean, what the hell is that? They call them hounds. You know, I mean, anyhow. So yeah, man. So at about 4 weeks, I try to get them onto some, something to eat. And look, I just take my regular kibble that I'm feeding my dog. I don't use no puppy chow. I don't use any special food. Nothing. I take my regular kibble, take one of those flat pans, a little flat pan about that big around, about that tall, right? I mix up calf maker, which is it's like milk that they give to baby cows. You can buy it in like 5-pound bags at the feed store. I take some calf maker, put that into a bucket, put some warm water in there, and put some kibble in there. Mix that stuff up with a spoon, make it look kind of like milkshake, looking pretty good, smelling good. Then I pour that into that pan and fill that pan all the way up and give that to those puppies, man. Take them puppies over there and let them put their little noses in it, you know. And when I do it the first time, I take the bitch out. I go take her out, go put her in the front yard, let her go play and go do something. And let them puppies just try it by themselves. Stick their noses in it, let them put their little feet in it so they can lick it off their feet, wipe it on their little faces. But I want them eating by the time they're 4 weeks old. I want them out there licking that stuff up and eating it. And then after they're done and they're finished, man, I just let the bitch go back in there and she'll eat up what's left over. Just let her eat it. Because then she's just going to take it and feed it to them through her milk. Recycle it, you know. Plus the pups see the mama eating it. That's good. It's all good. It's all good. So you just continue, just repeat. Keep doing that. Repeat. At 4 weeks, you give them all a parvo shot. And like I said, I only give them a half a shot. You give them a whole shot if you want, but I only give puppies a half shot. So at 4 weeks, I give them their first vaccination. I give them a parvo shot. At 5 weeks, I give them whatever the best of the puppy vaccinations are. Just ask your local feed store. And I like getting it there because it's fresh and it's cold and all that shit. I don't like getting that stuff shipped to me. Anyhow, so if I got 6 puppies, I get 3 shots. And at 5 weeks, I give them their shots. Same thing. I'm feeding them that milk. I'm feeding them that milk and that meal. I'm feeding them that milk and that kibble. I'm feeding them that milk and that kibble. Eventually, they're going to get where they got little teeth in them. They get about 6 weeks old. I'm still going to give them the milk and the kibble, but I'm also going to put a bowl of dry food down for them. I'm going to let them eat that dry food and the milk and kibble, both. Once they start getting on that dry food now, I'm going to take that milk away from them. I don't want them on that milk. I want to get them off that milk as quick as I can. And then hopefully by then I got them off the female. Hopefully now I'm starting to separate them. I'm going to do the vaccine thing every 2 weeks now. until they're 12 weeks old. Remember now, half a vaccine every 2 weeks till they're 12 weeks old. So, dogs start acting stupid, separate them. Don't leave active dogs together. What do you say, Chris? If you got puppies that are acting stupid with each other, don't leave them in there. Get them out. Separate them. That's idiotic, leaving them in there. And it's fucking cruel. Anyhow. So I still ain't got none y'all to say much about what you're doing. I mean, what do y'all feed your pups? I'm getting hungry. Yeah, it doesn't really go with the Bible. I mean, some people say it does, and some people say it doesn't. God forgives all. If you feel like you're sinning, God forgives you for it. If you believe. You feed your puppies raw, Stacy? That's pretty cool. I mean, just dogfighting in the Bible, I guess it's all a matter of opinion, man. That's one of those subjective things. I mean, the Bible's pretty fucking violent. I mean, you got scenes in there where people get thrown to the dogs and eaten. So, I don't know. What do you think, Stacy? I mean, it's your question. What's your answer? I feed raw. I like turtles. I mean, that's kind of weird, man. Ask about the Bible and then talk about you feeding raw. I like turtles. Remember that kid? I like turtles. Scott, where'd you go, man? Let's talk about some old times. Remind me of something, Scott. Where's the historian at? Antoine, what's going on, man? I appreciate it. What's going on? What's going on? You using it? What you using for iron? What you using for an iron supplement? You know, since you like using a high grade feed like that. Tsunami, what's happening, man? Oh, you ain't late. Calf liver works good. What other sources of iron can you use? Oh man, I think that you ought to be able to do whatever the hell you want with your dog. I mean, I mean, you know, it's America. I mean, there's no law against training your dog to attack people. I mean, as long as you're within the limits of the law when you use those abilities of your dog. I mean, somebody's trying to, attack your property or steal your shit or attack you or something, and the dog attacks somebody. I mean, fuck it. So, iron tablets from Dollar General. Oh yeah, in the 90s, man. I'd say the 80s and the 90s because it was like the end, The 60s and the 70s was just rocking. I mean, that was just more like that was more like the middle of the 50s, 60s, and 70s was the core of the deal, man. You had Carver and Baker Davis and Irish Jerry, James Crenshaw and Indian Sonny and Norman Hooten and Howard Heinzel and Ed Crenshaw and Bill Leitner and um, Earl Tudor, and you just had Jim Williams and Joe Corvino, and during that time, man, it was more the core of it, more like the classic period. But the golden era would have been more, I think, the end of it. You know. Oh, the music stopped. Play Elvis Costello. That'll work. Listen to a little Elvis. Really? I'll check it out. Well, I think they try real hard. Um, with the foundation stock that they started with, they try real hard. Um, Most of them, they started with puppies and stuff that they bought from the States. I mean, you look at the basis of what they started with, and most of them, it's like, uh, uh, you know, and so it's like, you can only throw a rock so far. I mean, it seems to be getting better with time, um, but it's definitely, I think, been something that's held them up. Um, um, and that's just strictly my opinion. I'm not saying that all their dogs aren't better than ours, but you know overall, back in my time, now today, I'd say with they've got the mechanism over there. I mean, they've got all their friends and all the stuff set up, and they all hang out together, and so who knows what they got today. I mean, they might have God knows what. I mean, I don't know. Who knows, man? I mean, you guys might know, but in my time, they were struggling, just like getting dogs in and learning and all that shit. But that was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. So, well, we just got one in from Croatia. Well, we didn't just get it in. We got it 10 years ago, but we finally bred it. Well, 8 years ago. We finally bred it 5 years ago. And I got a dog that's half my stuff and half it. I just wanted something different. And man, he is the sweetest big old baby. Reminds me of kind of like a Pedro and Zebo. He kind of looks like Zebo and Pedro. If you look him like right in the face, he kind of looks like Pedro. But if you look at him from the side, he kind of looks like Zebo. Well, I'll tell you, when I was over there at the in Czech Republic, the law was over there when we were doing stuff. We were rolling dogs, and the law was there. Of course, that used to be like that here. I went to a show up in well, I'm not gonna say what state or nothing, but I went to a show one time, and they had state troopers waving us in. State troopers now waving us into where the place was at. No shit. It was at the house of the brother of a congressman. We had 5 matches that day. It was wild too. Wild show. One guy pulled a gun on another guy. Everybody ran. Oh, man. This shit was a wild show, man. Old Hap Parsons. He fucking pulled a knife, and Lewis Baird pulled a gun. And everybody ran. Well, the longest match I seen was Wrangler and Cotton, and that was 3 hours and 53 minutes, and they fought to a draw, and both dogs scratched. The longest match I ever had was 3 hours and 9 minutes, and my dog scratched a win at 3:09. I can't get my damn playlist to come up on here. Home, library, playlist. There it is. No, I'm not familiar with nothing that does with rats, man. Man. All right. It's been an hour and a half. Greg ain't going to show up. We're going to auction these off. I'm going to auction off all three of them at the same time. I got Dogman 2000, Art of Victory, and $100 Keep. All three of them at the same time. Gonna auction off all three at the same time. Now, there's a buddy of mine that was supposed to be in here. I gotta check on him. All right. You'll do all three of them at one time. And we'll do the auction until we'll do it till 10:30. Oh, you want me to break them up? Want me to break them up? All right, fuck it, I'll break them up if that's what you want. Boom, $40 just for Art of Victory. Deal done. $40 just for Art of Victory. Do. We'll run it till 10:15. We'll just run it for 12 minutes. Art of Victory, just Art of Victory. $40, $40, $40. If you want it, you got it. I can do that. I am flexible. I am flexible. I will do it. Because I got more DVDs. I got plenty of DVDs. I wanted to do a set. I can still do a set. We can do a set after this. We'll fix Antoine up. Anybody else want to bid? Anybody else want to bid? Bid. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, here, 45, 45, 45, 45. Go here, 45. Here, 45 for Art of Victory, 45 for Art of Victory. That includes first class shipping. Let me throw a picture in with it. Let me go to the photo album. Here. Oh, I'm throw a picture in with it. Let me find a picture here. Here we go. This is a cool picture right here, man. It's a picture of me. It's got my head cut off, but I'm holding Champion Bolero and Grand Champion Bronson in my hands. I got a 5-time winner and a 4-time winner with a treadmill behind me. I'm sitting there holding a 5-time winner and a 4-time winner in my hands. They were friends, those two dogs. And I'm going to include that picture with it. That's a real cool picture right there, man. And it's written on the back. It says Fat Bill's Champion Bolero and Grand Champion Bronson. And man, that's a sweet, sweet picture right there. So I'm going to throw that picture in with it. I'll slide it in the back here. I'll sign it on the back. And I'll slide that in there. Yeah, that's a cool fucking picture right there. Oh my goodness, Antoine doing $55. Just put that right there. My man. Oh no. Real Slim Shady done showed up. Well, tell us about that Desert Rats Ringo. What's up with him? What was you asking about him for? You got his pedigree? I mean, is he in one of your dogs or something? What's up with him? Now look, I'm gonna still do that full set here at 10:15. I'm gonna still do that full set. I got so don't worry about it. We still gonna do the full set. Yeah, we still do the full set, so don't worry about it. Stonewall blood. I was wondering if you knew those. Well, I know the Stonewall stuff, and I mean, that stuff from Rocca's pretty good old dogs. Frank been around a long time, and anything down from his yard, man. I mean, if you like the blood, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, they're solid animals. I don't think you'll. Yeah, I don't think you go wrong with it. If you like it and you like the dogs and you enjoy the dogs, then there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm not a big honey bunch fan. I mean, I just, I don't know. Just, I like a little bit of it, a little bit. I mean, I got honey bunch in my dogs. I like a little bit of it. You get a whole lot of it. A lot of times, they get kind of weird looking, man. Know what I mean? One 136. The Stonewall man, he was a hell of a dog. He was a hell of a dog. His daddy was a hell of a dog. His mother was a sister to Jeep. I mean, she may not have been all that, but she was a full sister to Champion Jeep, Champion Charlie, Champion Holly. I mean, she was right out of Finley's Bow and Honey Bunch. I mean, you can't ask for better bred dogs. I mean, that's just pit royalty, man. Yeah, Greg, man, he done bailed on us tonight. He probably ate a bunch of those gummies he eats, ate a bunch of them gummies and passed the fuck out. Yeah, I like them dogs from Frank, man. I've always liked Frank's dogs. I like his old stuff. But, he's just got a good eye. I mean, he's been around for fucking 50 years, 40 years. You don't stick around that long. Big, what's going on, B? My man B in the house. What's up? Y'all hit that like button now. Don't do that. Hit the like button. Be nice. This shit ain't right. That ain't right. Sit in there and not hit that like button. It's fucking wrong. It's just, it's like old cur dog and shit. Sit there in the corner like a cur dog. Oh, yeah, no doubt. D-Lo, what's going on, man? Are we auctioning off this copy of Art of Victory in a picture? We're almost done. Paris, what's going on? Oh, we auctioning off this copy of Art of Victory, but look, here in just a few minutes, I'm going to auction off another one in a full set. In just a few minutes, as soon as this auction's over, I'm going to auction off Art of Victory, Dogman 2000, and $100 Keat, all as a set, the trilogy. And oh man, I'm hungry too. I wish I had me a big old plate of food right now. I'm hungry as hell. I'm gonna get me out a can of that damn. They at $55 right now. I think they're at 55. $55. $55. Oh, damn. Man, that's what we need is a pig picking. Who wants to throw the party, man? Antoine in is 65. Lord Almighty. Antoine in is 65. Antoine don't fuck around. Oh, that sounds like a cool breeding. Alistine. No? Alistina. That sounds like a cool breeding. I never heard of a breeding like that. That would be interesting. You got to keep us up to date on that. Yeah, you have to keep us up to date on that one. That sounds cool right there. Steve, now we talking. Oh my God, man. One of the soldiers showed up. Hey, Steve, look behind me, man. Check out the poster. Look at that. Is that not the most awesome thing, Dixieline Connection? Is that badass? My friend Jared sent that to me, man. Is that not awesome? It's a dude. He's got like an American flag shirt on, and he's tearing it open, and he's got that Dixieline Connection shirt on underneath. Thank you. Appreciate it. What kind of alligator dogs you got? Man, what you talking about? Rocking it out, man. Rocking it out. I love it. What you up to, Steve? What's going on, man?
Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do.
Oh, hell, it's 10:17. We got to end the auction. Okay, I got 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, going once. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, going once. Do I hear 85? Do I hear 85? Do I hear 85? Do I hear 85? 80, 80, 80, going once. 90, oh my goodness. $90 from Harold. $90 from Harold. 90 from Harold. 90 from Harold. Do I hear 100? Do I hear 100? Do I hear 100? Do I hear 100? I hear you, brother. Me too. Lord, if you've seen all what I did today, man, I tore my whole building out. 99, 110 from Antoine. 110 from Antoine. Lord Almighty. 110 from Antoine. 110 from Antoine. Lord Almighty. 110 going once. 110 going once. 110 going twice. 120 from Harold. Lord Almighty. How crazy is hell. 120 from Harold. Going once. 120. Going once. 120 going twice. 120 going twice. I'm the author. $120 going twice. 120 sold. The Herald Mr. Harold, woo. Sold. Jesus Christ. God bless you, man. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. You guys are awesome. That's like what do they call that when they do those power chats, when they monetize these things, and they help out the people that are running it and stuff. And that was just really wonderful, guys. Super chat or whatever they call it. I wish I could like light your name up and put you in the corner and do all that stuff. And once I get 1,000 subscribers and can do all that, man, I'll be having your name up there blinking and all that good stuff, man. God bless you. Thank you, Mike Dan. I appreciate it, man. It's selling like crazy, man. I've been sending them out. Yay. All right. Now what we'll do is we'll do this set of 3. Now this is all 3 of them, and I ain't breaking it up this time. I sure appreciate it, Hal. We'll sell all 3 videos. This Dogman 2000, Art of Victory, and $100 key. We'll do all 3 of them. Boom. Oh yeah, man, definitely. Y'all be sure to check him out. Oh man, you ain't kidding. That'd be sweet, dude. I just got a new grill this week, so I think tonight I'm gonna throw me some chicken tenders on it, make me some naked tenders on the grill. That'll be pretty sweet. I'm gonna do that here in a little while. Hey. No, don't do that. You got a $30 bid. $30 bid. $30 bid. $30 bid. $30 bid. 30. $30 bid for the 3 videos. It's all 3 videos, guys. You got the Dogman 2000, Art of Victory, and $100 key. It's all 3 of them. Shipping included. Opening bid is $30. I appreciate it, B, but we'll go with $30. Bid. Whoa, there you go. See what I mean, man? 50. Make you some of her homemade. Oh, my God, man. You gonna make me slap myself. Oh, see, now that's how you do it, B. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm trying to figure out how to put this stuff onto these jump drives, man. I'm trying to figure that shit out. How to put these videos onto these jump drives. But I hadn't figured that out yet. I still can't put a video on YouTube. I still ain't figured that out yet. No, I'm supposed to rip it to the machine and then upload it I can't do it. I mean, I done tried. You wouldn't believe how much time I put in trying. It's nuts. It's nuts, son. It's nuts. All right, we'll run this auction until 10:45. Then I'm probably gonna sign off because I'm freaking hungry. I'm very, very hungry. I haven't eaten all day. And that ain't no shit. Hell, I done lost 20 pounds since the first of the year. I got to get down to my summer weight, man. Look all sexy and shit. I'm single now. I got to get down to my fucking weight. You know? That's the only way you can lure them in, man. You can't lure them in if you ain't looking good. Oh, big old fat fucker. You don't have much of a chance. So, gotta get down to that fucking weight, you know? Yeah, where you can see your dick and shit. You know what I mean? All y'all know what I mean, don't you? If I'm lying, I'm dying. Hell yeah, you know what I mean. Shit, man. I got me a big old bottle of them saccharin pills right there next to the coffee pot. No sugar for me in my coffee. Eating that damn grain-ass bread, I hate it. No sweets in the house. All I got's fucking Fig Newtons. Well, no, that's bullshit. I got a pack of chocolate chip cookies, but I don't even feel like eating them. Hit that like button, you old cur dogs. Don't be a cur dog and not hit the like button. $85 from Antoine. $85 from Antoine for the set of 3. Oh man. Oh, $100 from Tom Bolin. Do I need to go to the photo album? Y'all want me to put a picture with it? Who wants a picture with it? Tom, you want me to throw a picture in there? Let me go to the photo album. Pull one out. I might have to find that damn disc for those pictures and get some more made. Damn it. Let me reach back here. Oh, where is it? There it is. Here we go. I got it. Let me look through here. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's a good one right there. That's a real good one. Like that one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one there. You like that? Check this out. That's Norman Hooton holding the headhunter dog. That's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. And it's written in the corner right here. Now this is a copy of my picture that I got, and it says in the corner here. It says Fat Bill, deep respect and friendship. Norman H. Hooton and Headhunter, 894. And then on the back, it's got Norman H. Hooton, and it's got all the stuff written on there about it being Headhunter. And that's a real cool one right there, man. That's a cool card right there. How the hell did I do that? I must have scanned that and then printed it on there. That's pretty sweet right there. I like that one. I like that one myself. Hang on, let me sign the bottom of it. Shit, that son of a bitch got me choked up. All right. The sheriff, man. Ain't that a great picture? It's a good one right there. Oh, yeah. That would have been fun, Stacy. I got the original stashed around here somewhere. You ain't kidding, man. I'll have to find that picture disc and make some more of them. Take them to the make some more of those. I got that disc. I know where it's at. Well, of course, man. That's how it works. That's how it works. Yeah, he kind of down hurt that. I tried to tell you. Why do you drink? Why do you roll dope? Oh, she was all right. She was matched one time and lost. He had to pick her up and fucked her keep up. She ran hot like right away, and she was all right, man. I mean, game little dog. Just nothing special. I'll tell you what, man. I know my dogs are game because of the way I bred them. Okay. Check this out, man. It's bad to the bone, ain't it? Look brand new. Check out the chest piece. Hang on, let me get my fingers out of the way. That's awesome. It's fucking awesome, man. I told you that was a bad motherfucker, man. Man, what you talking about? That's handmade by Lou Colby, man. I come right from the Colbys. Sucker's old, man. That's some nice shit right there. So when's Mother's Day? Isn't Mother's Day this weekend? When's Mother's Day, y'all? Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I miss my mama. I miss my mama. Yeah, that's what I thought. I sure do miss my mama. I love my mama. I hope all y'all still got your mamas. If you do, and you can get to her, give her a big hug and a kiss on Sunday. I'll have to do a special about brood bitches on Sunday. What time is it? 10:38. We're coming up on it. Yeah, so So now my pups, they 7, 8 weeks old. I'm separating them. I got them on dry food. I'm vaccinating them. Now what do you do with them? Now what do you do? Well, I try to play with them as much as I can. I actually will put a chair in the kennel with them, because I'll go in there and sit in there, like, there's work that I have to do on my phone, and I'll go in there and sit with them and try to spend as much time as I can with them. I'll get them out and let them run. If you can, get them out, let them run, let them get out and play as much as you can. That's the only way you're going to develop them. Otherwise, they're just they're gonna be what they're gonna be. Where you can make them something, you can give them that little extra, where brood matron is the most important thing. I mean, she's got to be a good dog to begin with. She has to be out of 2 good dogs, and you're really hoping that all 4 grandparents are top quality. So you want all 4 grandparents to be top notch, and you want both parents to be top notch. Okay, so if you got that, and then the bitch is top notch, well, then that's really good. Then you got to have a female that'll raise puppies, and then she's got to raise puppies that are also like her, where she produces puppies that are like her. I mean, that's what you want, right? You want her to produce puppies like her, and so that's a good brood matron. Czech Republic, man. I did it with 2 chicks there, and it was awesome in this big suite up above this club, and it was fucking awesome, man. I banged 2 broads at one time, and yes, yep, yep, yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, oh man, that shit was off the hook, man. You ever banged 2 broads at one time? I have. In Brno, Czech Republic, at a club called the place was called the Moulin Rouge, was the name of the club, and they were both dimes. I doubt it. I doubt it, man. I had a good time. I fucking I tore that shit up. Now I was all over it, man. I mean, I enjoyed myself. I don't know what they did. No, I got my hours worth. That's right. That's right. All right, we're coming up on 1 minute to go. We got Tom Bowling with $150, $150, $150, $150 for the picture and the 3 DVDs. 150, 150, 150. Tom Bowling. Do I hear 160? 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 $150, $150, $150, $150, $150. Oh man, one of my favorite songs.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering.
Oh my goodness, we're at 155.
It's so hard to keep this
155, 155, 155, 155, 155.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you found you're something else. And your family all go crawling. Slap you on the back and say,
155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, going once. Yeah. 155. Oh, shit. That mouse fell on the floor. 155 going twice. To you, Tom. Going 155 going twice. I'm allowing for the lag. I'm going to let the song in. Since everybody been getting on me about the lag. Once the song's over, the bid is sold. Yeah, you'll be all right. I've been trying to tell you. You know, I used to condition my dogs to music, right? So I never used a clock. I'd condition them to songs. Like I'd start out with one song. I'd run them on the mill to one song. Then I'd run them to 2. Then I'd run them to 3. I'm not kidding, man. I'd be playing the radio. $155, $155, $155, $155, $155, going once, going twice, and it is sold. The bee from Big Kennels. Big Bonafide. It was the winner. Told you, man. The trip's half the fun, man. That's a cool picture, man. That's the last one of those I had. If I don't find that disc, I can't make no more of those unless I find the original. And I don't even fucking know where it's at. Remember that song from Reservoir Dogs? My man. Oh. Uh-oh, here comes a pucky. Pucky got his bone. What you doing, man? Huh? What you doing? What's up? Huh? What's going on, buddy? You ready to eat some chicken? Huh? You ready to throw some chicken on that grill? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. There's that Pucky. You know what? I took him one time and he loves chasing the ball. Now, you know, he's God, how old is he now? He'll be 7 years old this year. Is that right? 7? No, he'll be 8 years old this year. But when he was between 3 and 5 years old, man, I kept him in pretty good shape. And a couple times I pulled him down just fucking with him. And he's about a 34, 33 pound dog. And he loves chasing the fucking ball. He'll chase the ball. I can kick the ball, and he'll chase the ball until he's about to damn just collapse. And man, I had him right. I mean, he looked good. He looked good. But that's the only time I've ever really fucked with him. I was going to take him to an ADBA show, and I ended up not doing it. But, you know, I was thinking about it. Take him and put him in the fun classes. You know, I had him looking good, man. He was ripped. He took off, then left his bone and took off. He's hungry too. Oh, I'm going to that Jersey show. I'm going to that Jersey show. And I'm going to take one of these months. You know, chew the bone keep. Yeah. Yeah. There's all kinds of ways to condition the dog. The main thing is get that heart rate up. Keep it up. You know, there's a million ways you can work them. I've conditioned dogs. I've had one dog that I conditioned by just throwing a ball in the water. He would go out in the water and get it and come back. I completely conditioned him like that. He wouldn't run a mill. So I did his whole keep like that. Just took him out there to the lake, threw the ball in the water, he'd go get it. Did that over and over with him. A couple hours a day. I am at New Jersey. Yeah. Just in the fun classes, not in the show, not in the point show, just in the fun classes. Oh yeah, man, I love swimming the dog in the summertime. Oh yeah, they love it. Just make sure that the water's clean, that it's a clean lake. You know that that there's no algae. Be careful about your dogs getting around algae. A lot of bad shit happens when your dogs get around algae. There's been some problems with that, and animals getting around algae. You know, them big green plates of it that you see. You don't want them jumping in that shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, you can check it out online, man. Look at where there's been problems with dogs getting sick from jumping in that stuff. But yeah, I love swimming a dog, man. I mean, if you can, get out there with them. Shoot, man, it's just fun. That's right. Yeah, it's bad for them. Make them sick. I got some stuff called nitrofurazone that works really good on that stuff. It's basically Vaseline, a stable antibiotic I use called Tylenol, and a real high-end sulfur. It's like a pharmaceutical sulfur. It's really, really, really fine sulfur. I mean, it's like super fine. And that way it'll absorb. And that stuff works good, man, on hot spots. What are you using for it, for your hot spots? Are they wet or are they dry when they get them? Because you get a little wet hot spot sometimes. Some dogs will get a dry hot spot. Iodine works good. I was going to say that especially if it's dry. That's true. I'll tell you what, man, I've seen some dogs swim, and I'm trying to think of a dog that's ever lost that I've seen swim. There you go. There you go, Mike. Give that a shot. Me, I just shoot Ivomec underneath it. I shoot Ivomec under everything. I shoot Ivomec underneath it and put fucking sulfadine on top of it and get it from both sides. You know that shit's always caused by some kind of funky parasite, man. I mean, I give them calf maker, which I believe that is cow's milk. It's just dried cow's milk. Yeah, you got to be careful with that shit, man. Somebody else is telling me about that Patreons, that I ought to do that. Well, we got to drink milk from something. I mean, we don't want to drink milk from people. I mean, other carnivores drink milk from other animals when they kill them. I mean, if I'm a carnivore and I kill a cow, I drink the milk when I kill it. Yum yum. I mean, that's like a little treat, isn't it? I mean, if we were just like running around, if we were animals, if we were like other animals, eating animals, we would eat their milk, right? When we ate them, like an animal. Yeah. People be fighting over that milk. I love me some milk. I got a half gallon in there. I might take me a couple chugs off of it tonight. And I'll be thinking about you. You're like, here's to the historian. Mm. Mm. Oh, I swear. I'll try to find the disc, man. I'm like 99.9% sure I know where it's at. Shit, man. Everything I do is bad for me. Oh, man. 2.5 hours. I hadn't got up. I hadn't moved. Oh. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I quit drinking. I'm doing good on the quit drinking thing. I'm doing real good on it. You wouldn't believe how good I'm doing. I might have a few beers tomorrow night with my friends. I got some company coming over tomorrow. So I probably won't be on tomorrow night. So, yeah, man. So, But I was drinking pretty heavy every day, and I was drinking quite a bit, and I cut that shit out. Yeah, you know, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't mind drinking around other people and stuff, but I was drinking a lot by myself. Shit, I'd like to. Now, sometimes I get that almond milk or that soy milk. You know, I like that stuff too. Appreciate it. Oh man, I gotta have my shredded wheat. You know, like I said, I get that almond milk or that soy milk or some of that shit sometimes. You know, if they got it on sale. I'm one of them sale shoppers. They got something for like $1.50 or something, and yeah, me too. I love the cannabis. I love the cannabis. They decriminalized it here, and it goes legal in July. Uh, milk them, then eat them. That's what I'm talking about, Alan. Well, we don't need no estrogen, that's for sure. Well, y'all, I'm fucking starving. I gotta go get something to eat. I gotta go piss. And so we're gonna wrap this one up. So you take good care of your puppies. Make sure you socialize them. And you know how to raise them. You know how to feed them. You know how to take care of them. And, you know, it doesn't really matter whether you got them in a hot box or on the ground. Like I said, I prefer the ground. I think the bitches were more comfortable on the ground. But, you know, either or. I think they're cleaner when you got them off the ground. Definitely cleaner off the ground. But, you know, try either one. But good night, fellas. Y'all have a great evening. And thanks for everything. God bless y'all.